what are you doing back here? Ugh. You've all been assigned there. It's probably just a... Aha! Finally! We were at war with Croatia. I thought as much. Silly Croatia. Now this is all proper. And France is justifying against me. What? After all I've done for you? Are you sure you want to do this, France? Preventative intervention. War goal against Federal Republic of Germany. Okay, it's not against me, it's against my puppet, so fair enough. If you don't want us in the EU, you just need to tell us. I'm sure we won't just leave 60 years later. 70 years later. Right. I think we're good to go. Actually, how long until you're back in business, Campbell? 39 days. Screw it. Can't be bothered to wait. Charge! Ooh, and I have all the civilian factories again. Oh, and I will have lost all of my industry as well. So we will need to take a look at that. At least I'm not having to repair the whole of Europe anymore. Not my job. Oh, I did forget a few places. You know what? I bet these areas don't have a steel mill yet. I would be right. Aha! And now I'm only 272 short. And yeah, we've lost 1 million production. Okay, and then what am I actually really short in? Mechanized, not so much. Motorized and rocket artillery. So I think I want to just build more rockets. And then once those are done, mechanized. And now I am buying about 1 billion too much of pretty much everything. Aha! Leo. Done. Excellent. Leo is the research. So let's go and get decryption. Oh yes, the famous Middle Eastern British steel mills. I mean, there are steel mills everywhere. Of course, if you end up having to conquer France, Anglo-Franco-Union time in the peace deal afterwards, yeah, probably. I mean, just because the way the game mechanics have been working, I've basically been puppeting everything. When in reality, like, half of China should probably be American puppets. Although thinking about it, I could probably have done the change government satellite thing with, say, America selected. Never mind. I have a nuke? Oh, I do have a nuke. Interesting. I really feel like I should give one of these units to somebody else. Like the Mountaineers, maybe. If you're oversubscribed, does that mean you're going to get more skilled staffer? I suspect it probably does. You're not even halfway, though. What level are you? 7. Need to get you to level 8, and then I can get... Oh no, we already got them. We could get Thorough Planner. Although, if that happens, then I'd probably go for Expert Delegator, because then you can actually have more armies under you. Which is another trait I don't think I've ever seen on a Field Marshal before. Can lower the autonomy of China? Really? Oh, did they just boost themselves? And all of these guys can almost become free because of their participation in the war. Wait, why can Guangxi and people like that? Ah, welcome back, Netherlands. Oh, supervised states, there's just a annexed or not annexed. There is no degrees. Whereas these are proper puppets. Interesting. So what does this mean I can do? Ideology drift, trade to overlord, trade cost reduction, daily autonomy, progress gain. So they will eventually be released. Okay. Now I know. Never used satellite states before. Meanwhile, probably suffering some fairly hefty winter attrition. Actually, no. We've got pretty good winter clothing now. No winter attrition at all. And we're not even fully acclimatized, although we are acclimatizing. Wait, it's because these guys are all acclimatized for hot weather. Oops. I sent them to Russia in December in shorts and t-shirt. Sorry, guys. It's character building. Estonia just sat by and watched the world burn. Yeah, they kind of are. We now host the Carpatho-Ukraine as a government in exile. We do? Okay. What else can we produce? Let's sort out these first of all. Oh, my puppets aren't in the war yet. Well, we probably should allow them to join. It's a bit of fun. It's December 19th. Oh, you know what I want? I want encryption. Because it is rather nice being able to see the number and strength of our opponents, thanks to our excellent decryption. How goes Hearts of Masochism 4? Well, we've made it to 1950, and I would say that we're on the verge of victory. I think I'm honestly going to say this is the first and only game that I've ever actually completed. I don't think I've ever completed this game before in my 1,353 hours of playing it. Watch out for Hungary. They're surrounded by my puppets. I don't think they're going to be able to do very much. I think Hungary may have made just a bit of a whoopsie. Yep, you're right, they did declare. Hungary is hungry for abuse. Looks that way, doesn't it? And you know what? I think that it is now time to secure the Imperial shipping lanes. I am building cruisers. I should have got that ages ago. I was thinking that was battle cruisers and heavy cruisers, but no, it's just cruisers. Speaking of cruisers, I probably have a bunch. I do. And then you can join that. Oh yeah, Baltic is now accessible to me. So you know what, let's just cancel those orders and just say, I want you hanging out in these spaces. And Black Sea? No, I'm going to send the Mediterranean fleet. Who's reconning the Med? Oh, it was that fleet. Then yes, I am going to have you reconning in the Black Sea as well. Then we're going to have the Mediterranean fleet strike forcing the Black Sea, based out of here. And we'll have the home fleet out of Kiel, going for the Baltic. Because I don't think I need to worry about naval invasions anymore. Okay, and then you lot are now going to be responsible for convoy raiding. 1, 2, 3. Those areas. Off you go. Enjoy yourselves. Oh wait, that last ship we should actually be set to do not engage. Medium risk. That should do. Yeah, there were 2,000 mines being laid in here, but I've had a bunch of minesweepers working on it for such a long time. I suspect it's clear. Yep, clear. It's done. We're fine. The 16 minesweepers we had have done their job. And in fact, the Adriatic mines that Italy dropped were also cleared. Just automatically when Italy peaced out. Can the Soviets even trade with anyone? Estonia? Switzerland? It would appear that the Soviet fleet is up here in the north. I was expecting them to be in the Baltic. Aha! Super heavy tanks 58s. 51s even. Glorious. I would like tank destroyer, please. You know what? I really like this combo. Austria votes to join Germany. You're a glutton for punishment, aren't you, Austria? Crikey. Alright. Your choice. Super heavy tanks in Russia. Sure. Why not? Oh, I can't actually see the supply issue here. Supply is not that bad. I mean, such a wide front. And this is going to be a really well-developed area now because of the constant fighting that's been going on here. Oh, the Soviets decided to have a counterattack. Probably not your best idea ever, seeing you've now lost 21 million. Oof. Oh, Hungary joined the Soviets. Who did? I don't see no Hungary. They still have about 1,000 divisions, maybe a bit less now. And they're on all-adult serve with 11 million manpower. And we have some more research. Logistics. Sounds good to me. Ah, it is now January 51. Magnificent. We have almost complete air superiority. I could probably send some long-range bombers or something up there and to do the Black Sea, but don't think we really need to anymore. Did the US just drop another nuke? Well, easy way to check. No, they're still on 100 war score. Oh, war support.
Taking cover!
There are supply issues. And supply issues do affect fuel too. Oh, you guys are reinforcing annoyingly fast. Stop that! There we go, gotcha. Eventually, modern armor will just break through. Oh wow, Hobart also super veteran now. They're not actually that low in strength, they're just really experienced. There it is, modern tank. Whoops. Okay, let's go research the modern SPG. But we can switch over the modern tanks now. Yeah, I think I will. I know that we can create a variant. I don't want to do that just yet. Because I think I want the super heavy tanks to get the variant. Seeing as they protect all of my infantry. The tank divisions are doing okay, but I still need the super heavy armor to protect my infantry. Because in this era in particular, you take a lot of damage from soft attack. And either you need to be using lots of mechanized, which I can't really afford, or a protection unit of infantry tanks, which are my super heavies. Should take excavation first. There it is, super heavy tank destroyer. Good. So now we can go to here, we can go to here, we can pump up their armor to 214. And a little bit of reliability to go with it. High reliability means they break down less often, means you replace less. So, modern, super heavy tank destroyer, Mark 1. And then I think I'm going to upgrade the modern SP, rather than the modern tank. Mark 3 encryption. Nuclear production and research speed. Thermonuclear experiments. And also international rocketry. which will eventually lead to ICBMs. I think we covered all of that already. Huzzah! Jamaica can get a surprising amount of industry in there. I'm not short on aluminium, am I? No, aluminium is the one thing where I'm like, we're fine. No problem. You know what? I'm actually going to build civilian factories so I can keep on actually importing resources to keep my factories at peak efficiency. So Jamaica's going to be filled with that instead. That'll do for now. Ah, another unit of cavalry is ready. Okay. Don't actually need you right now, but we'll just add you to that army. Then I would like to build another 13 mountaineers. Or shock. I think at this point I want the mountaineers. 8 will do. Air situation is still fine, even though lots of my air power will have returned home. And the air bases here are ever so slightly overburdened regardless. I might actually go to Poland and say, hey Poland, I want this land. Don't make me invade your ass. Hey, the Nems, thank you very much for the resubscription. Very much appreciate that. Merry Christmas Hanukkah Wakanzika. Thank you very much for that. Very much appreciated. I am getting a bonus from the Field Marshal. It's just reduced by 20%. I was kind of expecting this to have been over by now. This push into Russia is more of a grind than I thought it would be. Because we are still barely pushing in. Caucasus are. Oh, you know what I could do? How good are you? You're not a Field Marshal.
Listen up.
Brian Horrocks. Not very good.
Taking aim.
You are. Alan Brooke.
Commands. Yes, sir.
I'm going to set up naval invasions. From here to here. Oh, someone has already done that. Oh, right. Okay. Then I think I also need to concentrate my armor a little bit better than I am currently. So let's do a Stalingrad.
Ready.
Because we don't seem to be going anywhere up there. And we do have pretty bad supply. Okay, the Navy is kicking the living daylights out of the Soviet fleet. Nice. Speaking of which, though, how are you doing in terms of repairs? One or two ships could probably do with some. Generally, though, you're pretty good. Where are you fighting right now? Oh, up here in the north. 12 destroyers, 3 destroyers, 2 destroyers, 3 light cruisers, 7 destroyers. Barely any damage. Oh no. 2 of the destroyers did. 3 of the destroyers. Otherwise the rest of you are fine. Good. And there are naval invasions going on all over the place at the moment.
Attention! Attention!
I'm hoping that if I have enough troops in here, they'll just stop attacking. Thankfully, these Brazilians seem to be pretty staunch. And their attacks are kind of abortive. Okay, February 51. Anything else to research? Aha! Yes, there is. Cold. Let's get modern winter clothing.
Fall in!
And there's the modern SP artillery 51s, which we are going to upgrade. Particularly your artillery ornaments. Which will require even more chromium. Although the tank should be fine for chromium production. It's the ships who aren't getting any.